Did you know that you could actually start a startup with ChatGPT by asking ChatGPT what are the gaps in a specific industry? Let me show you how. I'm using ChatGPT 4 because it has much more rationale than 3.5, the default 3.5. If you look here between the default 3.5, the reasoning is low and the speed is optimized to the max and the consciousness is very low. However, with ChatGPT 4, we see that both reasoning and consciousness are very high. And that's why I'm choosing GPT-4. So now I'm gonna ask ChatGPT if there is a possibility to bridge the gap, or at least give us the gaps which are available in, let's say, in the financial industry. So I'm gonna start by asking, can you show us? Right, so here, these are the gaps which are in the financial industry. You know what? I'm gonna stop it, and I'm gonna make it more contextual. I'm gonna add more context. Can you list? So I'm adding a specific country because I don't want to get all the gaps from everywhere, obviously. So here in the UAE, we can see financial education and advice. There's a need for greater financial literacy among UAE residents. Nice. ChatGPT can be used to create educational content, provide personalized advice, and answer questions about personal advice or personal finance, savings, investments, and debt management. This is very interesting. SME lending. So small and medium-sized enterprises often struggle to access financing. ChatGPT can help bridge the gap by providing information on alternative financing options, assisting with loan applications, and offering advice on improving creditworthiness. This is nice. Just imagine how many... Last time I was reading a LinkedIn article saying that almost 90% of the businesses here in the UAE are actually SMEs, and they are actually finding it difficult to open bank accounts. But this is actually interesting. Personalized investment guidance. Many UAE residents may lack knowledge about investment options or feel overwhelmed by the process. So for example, if you are getting a mortgage, probably. So if you want to invest in property or if you want to invest in bonds, so this could be one of the things. ChatGPT can provide personalized investments recommendations based on users' financial goals, risks, tolerance, and investment horizon. Interesting. Budgeting and expense tracking management. I've seen this all over. I don't think that this is a gap. It could be, I don't know. Managing personal finances can be challenging. ChatGPT can, especially in UAE, for example, if you have 2, 3, 4, 5 different cards and you want to bridge those into one application to see where can you actually optimize your expenses. This is where I think here in the UAE it's actually difficult. You can't do that. You can only probably extract information from your statements. And then financial planning for expatriates. So expats in the UAE often have unique financial needs, such as dealing with multiple currencies, tax implications, international investments. So ChatGPT can help expats navigate these complexities and provide tailored financial planning assistance. Let's see. To start with minimal budget, you can develop your simple web or mobile application powered by ChatGPT, focusing on one or more of these gaps. Use social media and content marketing to reach your target audience and promote the app. Monetize your app through a subscription model, ads by offering premium features for free. Collaborate with local financial institutions, providing them access to your user base and potentially receiving referrals, fees, or commissions. I like the idea of having an app personalized to expatriates or to people in general to be financially aware of how to actually spend better, to decide better on their financial, especially with these difficult times that we're having. So I'm going to ask now ChatGPT to focus on a specific point. So we have 5 points which we could pick, and I want to decide which one we are going to use. I think this one is nice. Financial education and advice. How can we monetize financial and education and advice? Let's ask ChatGPT, how can we monetize that? How? It would be interesting if ChatGPT can tell me how. So monetizing financial education and advice can be achieved through several methods: subscription, pay model, pay as you go, so pay per session model, or freemium. So in this case, you charge users for individual sessions such as one-on-one consultations with a financial advisor or ChatGPT powered by a financial coach. All right, that could be nice. So you build an application, kind of like you build an application and you discuss with Chatgpt, with an API chatbot, kind of something like that, where it kind of gives you advices on how to deal with your financial situation. Okay, so here we can offer a subscription service where users pay a monthly or annual fee to premium content, personalized advice and support. This is nice. I like that. Pay as you go, freemium model, advertising, so you partner with a financial institute, sponsored content, so you create sponsored content in partnership with financial institutes promoting their products or services. This can include articles, videos, webinars, co-branded financial tools, affiliate marketing, ebooks, licensing your content or technology, so you license your educational content or Chatgpt powered financial advice technology to other businesses, and you could donations and crowdfunding. I'm not sure crowdfunding is legal in the UAE. I don't know. I've never seen. I mean, we could ask that. Let's see. Is crowdfunding is legal in the UAE? So very interesting. So you could see that the DFCA introduced a regulatory framework for both loan-based crowdfunding and investment. So it is possible. So let's see. What are the possibilities over here? I like this monetize on financial education. Let's ask Chatgpt, why would they use the application when Chatgpt is for free? Let's go and let's use that. So while it's true that users can access Chatgpt for free, there are several reasons why they might choose the app, especially designed to address financial gaps. So customization. An app focuses on financial education and advice can be tailored to the specific needs of users of UAE, offering localized, interesting. So this could be localized with relevant information. So this level of customization may not be readily available in general with the general version of Chatgpt. Interesting. I like that idea. I didn't know that. So user experience. A dedicated app can provide a user-friendly interface designed specifically for financial services, making it easier for users to navigate and find the information they need. Curation and organization. That could be interesting. Why? Because a specialized app can curate content and organize it in a way that makes it easy for users to find resources and tools tailored to their financial needs. Interesting. So probably you earn 5K and you want to see what are the products which suits you better to probably make more money, or you earn 100K per month, and that could be different. So it's actually customizing those for you. So here, integration with other services. So the app can integrate with local financial institutions and services, providing users with seamless access to their accounts, making transactions or applying loans and other financial products. This is interesting because I know for a fact that you can't do that because it's not possible. I mean, you could use fintech, something like Dappy. They will give you an API, but again, you need to ask the user to put his username and password in the application so he could actually pull out his information. On this point, how is it to integrate when no open in UAE is available? So let's see what Chatgpt would say. So the lack of open banking standard in the UAE can make integration with the financial institutions more challenging. However, there are alternative approaches you can consider to offer some level of integration or collaboration with financial institutions. So we're saying here partnership agreements, establish partnerships with financial institutions in the UAE through private APIs. It's kind of difficult here in the UAE to do that. I'm not really sure. I could be mistaken, but I don't know. This could be difficult. Screen scraping, yeah, this is possible. But then, exactly, to potential security risks, it might not be compliant and with local regulations. It's actually possible. You could do that through Dappy again. Indirect integration, and then you have advocate for open banking. So you collaborate with industry stakeholders, financial institutions, and regulators in the UAE to advocate for these types of things. Interesting. I'm going to take a step backwards because I think we've delved in the integration part, and we've missed out the entire thing here, because now we're looking at the problems rather looking at the possibilities here, right? I wanna make sure that I stick to what are the possibilities. Let's go back to the application where we see there's a subscription model, pay per session or freemium. So let's ask ChatGPT. I like this idea of financial advice. So I'm gonna copy this and I'll paste this and say my target audience would be everyone in the UAE. Okay, and then we're gonna say what are the functionalities which we can build as an MVP one with a budget of $500. I'm gonna put a $500 as a budget and see what are the possibilities of building an application that we could put in MVP one. Let's put a timeline of, how about a month, right? 1 month. I think 1 month is gonna be more than enough. And create a plan after listing the features. Schedule them in a 1 month period. Let's see. It would be interesting to see how it works. So, with a budget of $500 of 1 month timeline, the goal should be to create a minimal viable product, which is an MVP. And here's the plan. So we identify the core features, focus on key functionalities that addresses users' needs, such as budgeting tool, financial education content, and basic investment advices. You know what? I know for a fact that there are already applications which are doing it. I think Souk Al-Mal, I believe there is an application called Souk Al-Mal, and they provide kind of content for you. For example, if you want to select the best card that suits you, so they kind of aggregate all the banks into one. If you want, for example, let's actually stop ChatGPT over here and ask it, how is this different from, let me go get URL of Souk Al-Mal. So Souk Al-Mal, all of these are actually competitors to Souk Al-Mal. Look here, Souk Al-Mal, this is Yabi Money. This is actually how much will you need to retire. So it's actually like kind of like building a plan for you. It's actually kind of also focusing on education. You see here, choose your financial goals. Let's take this one and ask ChatGPT, how's this different from this guy? Interesting how ChatGPT knows about this, and it knows about this platform. It's kind of like building a comparison between Yabi Money and the financial platform. You know what? I'm gonna stop. Get me all the competitors. Get the list of competitors. Here are the list of competitors in the UAE, yeah? In the financial space. Let's see. Yabi Money. Boom, right? It directly got me Yabi Money. A UAE-based digital wallet. Here's Fulusi, Sarwa, Mint. We're getting few. Expensia. Regional expense management app that focuses on simplifying the expenses reporting. You know what? ChatGPT is actually making it easier for us to do market research. Instead of actually going on Google and trying to list what are these applications are, it's actually kind of making things much more easier. This is in terms of researching. So you see, to differentiate your app from these competitors, focus on features unique to your app, such as personalized financial advice powered by ChatGPT. Could you give me an example? And this is what I like about ChatGPT Model 4. It actually builds that context. If you ask this question, I believe in 3.5, it would go nuts. Could you give me an example where we could make our app much appealing? Let's see. Focus on providing unique selling propositions, USP. Here's an example of how the proposed financial education and advice platform powered by AI, tailored to the UI residents' needs. AI-driven, personalized chat to offer personalized advice. So I get that. All right, fine, I get that. Goal-oriented approach, I get that. I'm gonna say build a scenario where I'm using the app, starting from logging in. Or let's say starting from me seeing the app on an ad. Why would I download it? All right. So you're browsing your favorite social media and you come across an eye-catching ad for a new personal finance app called Finguru. It actually gave me a name for the app. Finguru, nice. The ad showcases the following key benefits: personalized app or AI-driven financial advice tailored to your needs, comprehensive financial education focused on UAE residents, goal-oriented approach to help you achieve your financial dreams. Curious and intrigued, you decide to download the app and give it a try. Here's how experienced with Finguru might look. So step 1, account creation, exploring dashboard. It's actually very nice. It's actually building a kind of like a walkthrough of how to use the app. So here, you ask the app's chatbot powered by Chatgpt for advice on how to save money. So the chatbot offers personalized recommendations based on your financial situation, such as cutting back on non-essential expenses or exploring different savings accounts with higher interest rates. The onboarding is very important because you need to ask him about the income, the expenses, the financial goals. Based on that, it will give you a personalized view. Where you will play the role of onboarding and then giving me advices. Let's see. And yeah, so onboarding and giving me advices. We'll need some basic information. What's your monthly after taxes? What are your regular monthly expenses? Rent? Do you have any outstanding debits? What are... Alright, so start answering the questions, preparing the answers when he finishes. Okay, so what's my financial... Let's say my monthly salary is 5,000 dirhams, yeah? And then, what are your regular monthly expenses? Let's put my salary as 15,000 and monthly expenses as 7,000. I'm giving it as an example. So I'm going to say the second question was expenses. And then we're going to say, what are your regular expenses? So we've done that. Do you have any outstanding debit or credit cards? Yes, loan, let's say 1,000. And then it's asking us how much do you currently have in savings. Let's say I have savings of, let's give it 4,000, right? Or let's say zero. Let's say we don't have any savings. So what are your top 3 financial goals? Buying a house, saving for retirement, building for emergency fund. So I want to build an emergency fund. You know, it makes sense, right? So the goal here is to build an emergency fund. And then, how would you describe your risk tolerance when it comes to investing? Low, moderate, high. So I'm going to say risk tolerance low, very low, right? So now that we have information about you, so now the goal is building your emergency fund. So based on your income, so let's do that. So I'm going to paste enter. Let's see. Based on the details you've shared, here are some personalized advices to achieve your goals. Calculate your emergency fund. So this is the goal. As a rule of thumb, aim to 3 to 6 months of savings. So worth of living expenses, with your monthly expenses being 7K, your target emergency fund should be 21. So this is 3 months, and 42K for 6 months. So you should have at least that much money. I'm not sure everyone knows that, but I don't know. Probably could be, I don't know. So set a monthly saving. If your income is 15K, this much. And considering your risk tolerance is low, we recommend starting with a conservative saving rate of 20% of your disposal income, which is 1,400 dirhams per month. This much you need to put aside. All of this provided. How is this different from my competitors? So we're distinguishing ourselves from the competitors with the key AI driven. So unlike many competitors, Finguru uses Chatgpt to provide real-time personalized financial advices based on users' unique financial situation. This adds a layer of interactivity and tailors the app experience to individuals' needs. Very nice. That could be one of the things, yeah. So comprehensive financial education. could be, yeah, right? Education. Friendly, goal-oriented approach. Localized investment guidance. Continuation of or continuous improvement and support. I like the idea of Finguro. I like how Chatgpt also came out with the idea. Let me know if you're interested in actually building this app, or probably if you are interested in the ideas that were listed at the top. We could actually select one of them and I build a vlog. Probably I'll post a video every now and then. So let me know in the chat below if you're interested in continuing this journey. Please make sure to subscribe, activate the notification button so you get notified whenever I release a new video. Take care for now. Bye-bye.